not just files, we can also create metadata for web services. So for people who doesn't know web services, there are some web services that are freely available online, where you can request, you will give in a parameter, and then they will reply back with some response. So let me show you a website, or the only website that most people use. So we have this webservices.net, but I don't want to use this. Instead I will use the new one, or you can just go to webservices.net and standards and lookup data. I'm going to use this one, and from this I'm going to use get info by state. These are different methods you can use. For example, you can get the info by using zip code, you can get the info by using state, city and area code. I'm going to use this, and here as you can see, the parameter it takes is the state name, and when you click on invoke, the response you get is a data set with an XML, you can see an XML file, and then it will give you the city, state, zip code, area code and time zone as the reply. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing, but not from a browser, but from Talent. And in order to do that, you need to have the WSDL location. So this is the WSDL location. So we are going to use this link, and then we are going to give the value, and then we are going to extract the result set. So let's do that through Talent. So first, in order to do that, we are going to create a metadata. How do we create a metadata for web service? Right click, create WSDL schema. So then it will take you to this window, then click next. Then there are two options, simple and advanced. We are going to create simple. Then click next. Then it will give you these parameters. Since that's public web service, no need to have the need authentication, and you don't need use HTTP proxy. You don't need anything at all, just the link for the WSDL. And then you have to give the method. Which method are you going to use? I'm going to use the get info by state method, and you can give the timeout, and you have to pass the parameter value. We are going to use Michigan, the place I am from. Then refresh preview to check whether we are able to get the data from the web service or not. So as you can see, we are getting the data. Then click next. Then it will create this column for you, and the length, because that's the date. It will return you with the whole result set in just one column. So the whole result set will be as a single column. You should be careful with that. Then click on finish. I'm using this in a job, that's why. So click on finish, then you will get the metadata. That's it. So it's simple. This is how you create. All you should know is what's the WSDL location, and you need to know which method you are going to call and the value you are going to pass. So that's how you create a web service metadata.